New tonight, interest rates on retail credit cards are on the rise, and the numbers may surprise you. CBS 8's Shannon Handy is working for you to find out what's contributing to the hike and ways you can avoid paying so much.
I was shocked when I received this letter in the mail letting me know the interest rate on my Macy's card will go up to nearly 35% next month. I spoke with an industry expert who says it's part of a nationwide trend.
I follow this so closely that I'm not shocked, but on the face of it, yeah, that's a really high interest rate.
Ted Rossman wasn't surprised when I reached out asking about the recent APR hike on my Macy's credit card, which as of August 15th will jump to 34.49%. The senior industry analyst at Bankrate told me retail stores already have the highest APRs, and those rates have been climbing steadily, mirroring what the feds are doing.
So credit card rates have been pushed to record highs in recent months. The national average has jumped about 4.5 points.
Rossman shared examples of other retailers with APRs over 30%, including Petco and ExxonMobil. The average of all credit cards is just over 20%. Aside from Fed hikes, he says retailers are also raising rates to coincide with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's push to lower late fees.
Right now, the average credit card late fee is $32, and the CFPB is trying to bring it down to $8. They were actually supposed to do it in May, and then a federal judge struck that down temporarily, and it's still kind of winding its way through the courts. Store credit cards rely on late fees more than your general purpose Amex or Capital One card. So a lot of store card issuers have begun pulling other levers to compensate for what may be a drop in late fee revenue.
To deal with the new rate hikes, Rossman suggests paying your credit cards in full. If that's not possible, move your debt over to another card.
Like, let's say you have a $1,000 balance on your Macy's card, you're being charged 34%. Move that over to a new card with a 0% promotional rate. Something like the Wells Fargo Reflect or Citi Simplicity, they won't charge interest for up to 21 months.
What about trying to negotiate? Rossman says 80% of the time, customers in good standing can call and get their APR reduced, but it may not make much of a dent. Speaking of dents, I asked Rossman to calculate how long it would take to pay off a $1,000 Macy's bill under the new 34.49% rate by only making minimum payments. The answer may be as shocking as the APR itself.
That would keep somebody in debt for 58 months, so almost 5 years. The total interest expense would be $1,047. So in other words, you've more than doubled your initial outlay.
Working for you, Shannon Handy, CBS 8.